Just to tell you a little bit about Upper Iowa and the uniqueness that we call Upper Iowa is the fact that we're located in not a large metropolitan area. We're located in the scenic hills of northeastern Iowa, and town of about 12 to 1,500 people. Give or take a few here and there, whatever you decide you want to count. We offer, there's a lot of history and a lot of pride and a lot of tradition that go hand in hand with the school and the competitive athletics and things of that nature. And the athletic tradition is very, very rich. There's been many All-Americans within the football program and the basketball program and the wrestling program, and the list goes on and on. To tie the football program into things, it dates back to Doc Dorman, who coached here for 51 years, or 57 years, excuse me, 1904 to 1961. Spent many a year of his life and was a legacy, was an innovator. They called him a genius in the art of the game of football. And it was passed on to Eb Eichscheid, who was called the greatest defensive back in the history of the Iowa Conference from 1921 to 1960 when they did the all-time team. So that, those two guys were the heart and soul of Upper Iowa, and they still are today, and we try to tie our players as close to that legacy as possible by visiting as much as we can with the old Doc Dorman boys when they come back for homecoming, or getting one of Eb Eichscheid's old players and having them talk to us before a game or after a practice or what have you, and just trying to tie the past in with the present. And they let them tell us some old stories about the Peacocks, and our guys find out that some of the things they did 25 years ago that we're still doing today, and it creates a bond of some sort, and it keeps the traditions alive. It keeps the flow going. We're in the Iowa Conference. It's an extremely competitive football league. It's an extremely competitive athletic league. Year in and year out, there's All-Americans in every darn sport the conference authorizes you to have, and there's 15 sports, and there's All-Americans in every sport. Football, we have an automatic playoff bid to the national playoffs. Our conference champ's going to go to the national playoffs, and we've been extremely well represented in the national playoffs by our league. We usually win a game. Sometimes we win two. We've been in the semis. The team in the league's been in the semis. The team in the league's even won the darn thing. So it's a great league. It's competitive from top to bottom, and it's a lot of fun. The key that we like to do is we like to play with a lot of enthusiasm. We believe enthusiasm is fun, and it creates excitement not only in the players and the students and in the spectators. It creates excitement in the whole community. Offensively, we like to spread it around. We get into a lot of formations, and we throw it around 35 to 40 times a game. We run it 30 to 35 times a game, and we'll have 3 or 4 different guys carry the ball. We'll have 5, 6, even 7 different guys catch the ball. We think that's exciting. We think it's the new era, modern era of football. What's expected is that you have fun playing the game, that you truly love it, that you truly enjoy it. It's expected that the classroom activity is the same as the football activities. We believe that the guy that commits himself to going to class and doing a good job in his homework and doing a good job in his classroom studies will get his degree is the same guy that you can trust on 4th and short not to jump off sides or to make the block or to make the tackle or to get after it or to fly around and have some fun. We think it goes hand in hand, so that's expected of them. The second thing that's expected of them primarily is the fact that they're loyal, that they're trustworthy teammates, they're loyal to the program, they're they're Peacocks.
The coaches are always on you about getting your academics. Academics is always first. We have study tables, we have tutors, we have everything. The coaches are always trying to help you succeed. They don't want to see you fail because they know that you're only here for 4 years. Playing college football here is only 4 years out your life. You have 40, 50, 60 years more to live. And they know football is not, you're not going to be playing football for the rest of your life. So they're trying to prepare you for life.
The academic atmosphere is pretty good. You only have classes 2 or 3 hours a day. Then you're pretty much, if you got practice afternoon, but your day is pretty much open, whatever you want to do. If you want to work or if you just want to live the student life, your day is pretty much open.
The support, as far as a person coming in from Upper Iowa, is number one. Every person that they meet on campus wants to see them be successful. Every person that they meet on campus wants them to have the best 4 years of their life, or 3 or 3.5 years, or whatever it may be. You know, all the way from the financial aid people to the career services people to the learning lab where they offer tutorial assistance, to their coaches, their people in the dorm. The administration, our president, is a great person. Everybody wants them to be successful. Everybody wants them to have a great 4 years, to have a fun 4 years. Fayette is your typical small Midwestern community. I think you can go to anywhere in the Midwest and find great people, and I think Fayette is right in that category. The people are very supportive. They enjoy the college kids as much as anybody does. They like it when they come back to town. It's kind of like a new beginning.
When I was a kid, I grew up in a big town, about 70,000 people. And right when I started coming to high school, I moved to a small town, size Fayette, a little bit bigger. And get to know people better. It's fun. It's kind of like a family. And living in Fayette, it's nice because you can know all the students. Everybody's pretty close here, and everybody gets along. It's nice.
Like they say, we are a melting pot of cultures and racial and ethnic backgrounds here. People here come from everywhere. There are people here from overseas. There are people here from around the road. There are people here from, like me, from Florida. People here from California. We mix very well.
The thing about coming to Fayette and spending 4 years of your life, it's really unique. Maybe call it a commitment. You know, you can go downtown and you see guys that have bought space on the wall and put their name and their buddies. This is our little tile of the earth, and we reminisce about it come homecoming time. And still, those guys still go back and check that out, and our guys see that, and it's really unique in the fact that you spend 4 years of your life in a little small community wondering what there is to do, and when they come back, it's the greatest thing in the world. It was like their second home. Homecoming is one heck of a busy, special time. There's all kinds of people that come back, and they're just extremely excited now with all the new landscaping and the new football field that is by far, in our opinion, I mean, we may be biased, but it's one of the best in the nation. It's one of the best in Division III. Our campus has become just a beautiful place with all the landscaping and the new sidewalks and all the trees planted, and now the old Peacocks come back and are just as proud as you can get seeing the new place and reminiscing about all the old stories and seeing the fight and the new players, and homecoming's a heck of a good time.
Peacock football's great. I mean, game day is unreal. I mean, you get your alumni come back, you get all the supporting towns and all your friends and family coming to the games. They're all there right next to you cheering you on. I mean, when they play the Peacocks, they're playing our crowd too because they're always right behind us.
Ultimately, we'd like to challenge year in and year out for a conference championship. We'd like to get to that point in time where we're never rebuilding, we're kind of reloading. We'd like to get to the point where we've got 100 guys in the program, and they're working in the off season and getting after things, and they're playing some things in the JV or in the freshman, and then they're ready to strap it on the next year. We'd like to get to the point where we're thought as a high priority in the national playoff system. We have a lot of goals to accomplish.
die.